Leafs Nation. This one hits a little different. Victor here, and I've got to be honest, seeing Bobby McMahon's name connected to the Edmonton Oilers, that doesn't sit easy with me. Because this isn't just a depth guy. This isn't just a throw-in. Bobby McMahon has quietly become one of the most important pieces of this roster this season. And now, insiders are predicting he could land in Edmonton before the deadline. That matters. A lot. It matters because it tells us something about where this front office might be leaning. It matters because contenders are circling. And it matters because if we move him, it says we're choosing a direction. Before we break this down, quick favor. If you're part of Leafs Nation and you care about real talk, honest reactions, and no sugarcoating, hit that like button and subscribe. We're pushing towards 600 subscribers, and this community is growing because of you guys. All right, let's get into this. So here's what's being reported. In The Athletic's latest trade matchmaker column, insider Chris Johnston predicted that the Edmonton Oilers could land Bobby McMahon ahead of the 2026 trade deadline. And his reasoning? It actually makes sense. The Oilers are all in. They're chasing a championship. They need depth scoring, and they're tight against the cap. Enter McMahon. In 56 games this season, Bobby McMahon has put up 19 goals, 13 assists, 32 points, and 126 hits. That's not empty production. That's secondary scoring with bite. He's 29 years old, he skates hard, he finishes checks, and he plays with that straight-line north-south game playoff teams love. If you're Edmonton, plugging him into your top 9 behind guys like McDavid and Draisaitl? That's dangerous. And here's the kicker, his cap hit. Johnston pointed out that there likely won't be another 20-plus goal scorer available at this deadline with such an affordable cap number. If Toronto retains salary, it becomes even more attractive for a team like Edmonton that doesn't have a ton of flexibility. But retention means leverage. Retention means you're charging a premium. And that's where this gets interesting from our side. Because if you're Brad Treliving and you're even thinking about moving McMahon, you better be extracting serious value. You don't give up 19 goals and 126 hits for mid-round picks and call it a day. You make a contender pay. And here's the part that makes this complicated emotionally. McMahon has been one of the few consistent energy drivers on this team. He's been part of what little spark we've had during stretches where the offense has gone quiet. Trading him sends a message. It says we're selling. And let's be real, if Edmonton wants him, so will others. In that same article, James Myrtle predicted that Colorado could land him instead. So this isn't a one-team bidding war. This could turn into a real market. From a pure asset management perspective, selling high on a 29-year-old forward during a strong season makes business sense. From a fan perspective, it hurts, because he's the kind of player playoff teams need. And ironically, we might be handing him to one. So, what does this mean for the Leafs right now? It means the front office is listening, it means contenders see value in our roster, and it means the next couple of weeks are going to define whether we're pushing or pivoting. If the Leafs decide to move Bobby McMahon, it won't just be about draft picks. It'll be about committing to a direction. And as a fan, that's the hard part. I understand the logic of maximizing value. I understand the strategy of retooling. But I also know you don't win playoff games without guys like McMahon. This feels like one of those moments where the identity of the team is on the line. Hope or reset, push or pivot. And whatever happens, it's going to say a lot about how this management views the next 2 years. Now I want to hear from you. If the Oilers call and make a strong offer, do you move Bobby McMahon or do you keep him and try to fight for a spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk it out like Leafs fans do. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe. We're closing in on 600 subscribers, and every single one of you helps build this channel into something special. This is Victor, and no matter what happens at the deadline, we ride this out together. Go Leafs, go!